Welcome to Fabulously Flawed, where the perfectly imperfect come to shine. Marni, along with her sensational sidekick Taylor, are the mother-daughter duo that puts the fun in dysfunction. Every episode, we unpack the chaos of mental health while sprinkling in the sass of pop culture. We're here to share stories, laughs, and lessons that remind you to embrace your quirks and to never, ever let anyone dull your sparkle. So join us as we celebrate the beauty of being fabulously flawed. Let's get real, let's get raw, and let's get ready to add a little extra shimmer to your day.
Hey, fabulously flawed friends, fabulous listeners, fabulous everybody. Welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I am your host, Marni, which I love because I didn't know Taylor Swift really says I'm your host, Taylor, when she performs. So I'm loving my moment right now with my delightful, delicious, spectacular sidekick daughter, Taylor. This is our episode, Election Day.
Here we are, people. The day is finally here. I'm sure we're all feeling the same. Yeah, verklempt. I love the Yiddish. Yes, we're feeling verklempt.
Not nauseously optimistic.
Okay, that's a great way to describe it.
Nauseously optimistic.
God, it sounds a bit bleak, but at the same time...
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So Taylor and I went to go vote this morning, and I thought my license was in the little case, and it wasn't.
Imperfect, Mark. This is how it goes. So we go.
No. This was actually.
Can I explain? I want to take.
Yes, yeah, but it was the best morning. I was just saying because of.
I know.
Okay.
It was such. I'm just in the mood to talk about it. So we wake up this morning. We're obviously so excited to go vote. We both dress in our blue. Because we are proud Kamala supporters here at Fabulously Flawed.
In our podcast. I was going to say like Pamela when she did it with on our podcast.
Yes. So anyway, so we get dressed in our cute blue. We go all excited to go vote. My car is blue, actually. Yep. We drive my car. I didn't even realize that. We drive my blue car to the polling station and, we're getting along. Everything is great. The mood is high. And we go and we first meet this Danita. The best poll worker in all of the United States.
Her supervisor, Danita, at Embassy.
Honestly, we can contact the Broward County Board of Elections. There's someone that's in charge.
Okay.
So there's obviously a whole team.
She gets a shout out, a parade.
So sweet. She was just making us feel so good.
No. She asked if we were sisters.
She was just being nice. You look like my mom.
Well, I had my glasses on and everything, but she was so sweet. She hugged me and she said to the elderly gentleman to the left at the table, Alan, the older gentleman, look what I got coming to you. Look how pretty she is.
Stop it.
I know.
No, I can't. I love when like older people are like that and whatever. But anyway, Danita was the sweetest thing. So it was
felt
just great.
Like the Cindy Crawford this morning, the way she greeted me and was like saying, look how pretty you are and all this.
Oh my God, she kept saying how hot you were and your name like matched who you were. Okay, so we get to the, where they
it's all about me.
I know, of course, mom's making the story about her. Okay. Whatever. Bottom line is we get to like where you check in and they give you your ballot, and my mom obviously in perfect Marni fashion forgets her license. Like, how do you forget your license to go vote?
I thought I saw it in the black case, in my sunglass case where it always goes.
Okay, true. Anyway, then we broke up. I said, bye, I'm going to vote. She went home and got her license. And anyway,
came back, we voted.
And it was the best moment. We did this together in 2022. We're 2020, comma 2. And it was the best, obviously.
The lady, and then when I came back, Danita said, Marni's back. Yeah. Literally, where was my red carpet? It was just like a red carpet moment when I voted.
Like the VIP guest.
No, it was amazing. So the lady next to me was in her full red and not a smiley, happy person like I was. And I was like, well,
It speaks volumes. And the lady next to me was in her blue t-shirt. We were matching. And I was just like, hey, sister, like, I see you. Obviously, I didn't say that. But, I was thinking.
So there's a lot of people on edge today. Can I just give one shout out to Ryan McCormick and Mark Goldman? Because I got to tell you, having PR is just remarkable. And 2 years ago, I was blessed and learned how to be interviewed and everything else. So now starting over again with their firm, I am so humbled and honored. It's just so.
Yeah, they are the best publicists.
Goldman and McCormick.
Yeah, the best publicists, the best people. And something that makes a publicist a good publicist is if they're a good person. And
I know. Do you know what's so funny? I said to them, you're both so different, but they're both perfect partners partners. Like I could speak
Hello,
to either
that's
one.
Think about how every marriage is like you have your introvert and your extrovert. Like every partnership has the opposites and they make each other.
But it's so weird because either one could be helping me and they're both perfect at what they do. So I am just so grateful. So just wanted to give a shout out about that.
Yes,
and anyway,
thank you for making my mom so happy.
I know, right? Cheers, guys. So it's very cousin Mark. It's a joke because it's Goldman, and I called him for the first time, and I was like, I don't. Hey, it's cousin Marni Goldman, and that was it.
That's cute. Yeah, I wonder if we are related. I mean,
No,
yeah, Goldman is an extremely common last name.
Yeah, and I married into it, and it's not like my.
True.
And
Right.
Dad's not really a Goldman by birth, so really.
Oh my
it
God,
means
you're right. It kind of means nothing,
nothing.
low-key.
No.
I just realized that my dad was born into a Marassi family. Like his biological
Sicilian.
dad is not Jewish, isn't Italian.
Oh, I so want to do your ancestry. I want to know how much.
Sorry, he became a Goldman when he was 3.
Exactly. It's amazing how both we have the same similar backgrounds where our biological fathers left and then our mothers got remarried and we were adopted.
And you were raised by.
I mean, I wish I had someone like a Seymour because I had
who is my paternal grandfather, my dad's not biological dad, his adopted dad, who is all he's known his whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I mean, I've had 6 stepfathers, fathers, and I didn't speak to one of them. So anyway.
But Stanley is who you refer to as your dad.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he told me go figure something out when I needed rent. I should never have left to go to New Orleans when I was about to be 18. So, you know.
Would've, could've, should've.
I always felt like I wasn't his daughter, but I felt like I was the gift with purchase. You know, it's like when he married, you know, my mother.
Of course.
And he adopted me. I wasn't like his child.
Yeah,
and he
I know.
had such hatred for my mother that he legit tried to strangle her and throw her off the 79th Street Causeway in Miami Beach.
All right, so maybe he's not the best guy.
No, but he was a fun man. But you know when he sold me out? When he went to Fancy Schmancy's son's wedding. And like they didn't invite me, they weren't talking to me, but he went for a fucking dinner. Are you kidding me?
Of course.
Like who does that? Would be like you going somewhere if someone I don't talk to, like or me going to. Come on.
Can I? Since I'm Jewish, can I make a Jewish joke?
Yeah.
He's just such a Jew. Like, of course. Like,
Oh, no, he's a Hazer.
The free
Hazer.
meal. Of course he was gonna go.
He is a Hazer. In fact, when we would be eating like at the jockey club after he would play tennis, you know, whatever, we would Nancy, Jerry, and everybody, and they would say, "Stan, when you get to the white, that's the plate." Because we keep going.
And that's where you got it from, because me, when I was in my big eating era,
I
even
said
now
that to you.
today, like I love food. That's just, I will always love food. It's just something about me. And you say to me, Tay, I think you're done. I think when you get to the white, that means you're at the plate.
Exactly. I mean, look, I'm the first one that would lick gravy. Like I would drink gravy if I can. So we're both hearty, loving, like a delicious cuisine.
Yeah,
and
like we rather have like a good hearty meal, like steak and potatoes versus like cookies and
so
cake.
I hear you when we want to have to stop eating, but sometimes it's like we basically almost eat the plate. We almost eat the plate.
We're 3 weeks away from Thanksgiving, by the way.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Wait, quick question. How long? I should know this because hello, I'm almost 25 and it's only the only thing I've ever heard my whole life. But how long were Stanley and Michelle married?
They got married when I was maybe 16, 18 months old until he left. They told me he disappeared but went to jail when I was 8.
Oh, so kind of a while.
For her.
For her, yeah. I mean, just under a decade?
Like 8 years, 6 years, 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah, the happiest years I had. I mean, see, I feel so bad because he listened with the wrong head, and we moved into his house, his gorgeous house in Miami Beach on Brickell, up Barrett's Drive. Listen to me, Brickell. Barrett's Drive was gorgeous, Normandy Isle. I mean,
yeah, I know
it was
Normandy
perfect.
Isles.
Then he sold the house because she wanted to go to the treasure house, which was fabulous, but he lost the house. Now that you understand real estate,
So-
never forgave her.
Right, he resents her.
Resents her. She made me until I was old enough until I stopped talking to him when I was 30 or something. He was like, she made me sell the house.
Yeah, okay.
It's like
so-
no one held a gun to your head. I understand your anger,
Right.
but with all men, come to find out, they think with the wrong fucking head. So it's your fault.
Such fucking pigs.
I
Yeah,
know, all of them. So
Men are so gross and scary. Like, they really are. And it's.
you just have to find the one person that's your the weird match to your weirdness. Do you understand? Like daddy accepts my weirdness and just doesn't know anything but I'm actually
Of
tame.
course, yeah.
So anyone else would say to me, don't do that. Shh, why are you sweating or whatever? So he matches. He's okay with my weirdness.
Of course,
that's why
everyone ends up exactly
for
where
Jack,
and who they're supposed to be.
For every Jack, there's a Jill, but you don't want to have to go through.
I thought you were gonna say for every Jack, there's a Rose.
Oh, come back.
I guess that's kind of a sad story.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't want every Jack to have a Rose.
Let Jack and Jill go tumble down the hills together.
Yeah,
they're happy.
Right. Yeah, every Jack has their Jill. Every Jack has their Jack, and every Jill has their Jill.
That's true. Girl power. And, boy power for your Jacks. Gay power for all the Jacks and Jacks.
Yeah.
I love it. Now I would... I was just watching Let's Make a Deal, and they had this fabulous drag queen on that was just talking like Joan Rivers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. So I love this person. He goes, "Hello, Wayne Brady."
Oh, I love it. See, my favorite is people who are unapologetically themselves.
The best.
They bring so much light to this world. This very, very bleak world.
It's like, who would, when you watch everyone the same, and he's going, "Hello, Wayne Brady."
I know, hello, how do you not fall in love with someone like that? That's why I feel, honestly, and this has to tie into the election, that's why I honestly feel sad for people who have so much hatred in their heart for the LGBTQ plus community, like those that are actively out there saying transgenders are bad. Mom, I one time went on a date with a guy. He sat there to my face and telling me how he thinks that being transgender is a mental illness. And
you stayed on the date? Were you hungry? Was it a good restaurant?
No, I wasn't. No. I wasn't going to get up and leave. I don't know. I guess I should have.
Oh, I've told somebody on a date I'm going to the ladies' room, and I just...
But I mean, he drove me there, whatever.
I got you. Ooh, that's no cool.
And here's the thing. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know what, so much hate in your miserable heart.
Here's the thing. The people that I believe, this is my opinion... My opinion. Thank you, Tamara. They're channeling and projecting the
our
hate.
Autistic queen. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Some of you get. If you know, you know. IYN, whatever that was.
Yeah, the acronym. Sorry, continue.
Remember, I have ADHD, so when I have a thought, not much interrupting. But the people right now that are the huge Trumpers, I believe, they don't even know what they're fighting for, but it's an excuse to take the anger rather than heal themselves. But let's just say Trump, Harris sucks. Go, whatever they say, boo, Nancy, whatever it is his rhetoric.
I know, yeah.
But they're doing it to channel the hate in them.
Of course.
So instead of healing themselves, and they're using it to project hate, and that's where that domino effect of hatred, it can go either way. Domino of happiness, but this domino of hatred, and most of these people at these rallies are just angry people.
My favorite thing in the world is when people go to Trump rallies and they interview the people there. They are so
their SAT scores are just
dumb. They are dumb as fucking doorknobs. These people are idiots, and I would use a lot more derogatory remarks, but I'm not going to do that. And this morning, some girl, this Puerto Rican girl in Florida, in Parkland. Oh my God, I'm so scared for South Florida. We're going to be so red this election. Anyway, she was an 18-year-old, and she's like, I'm Puerto Rican. What was said at Trump's rally really hurt me, but I decided I'm going to vote for him. And so the CNN correspondent goes, okay, explain why. This dumbass girl, I'm going to be kind, was speaking in
circles.
She was not saying anything of substance, of intelligence. And I'm like, all right, MAGA voters, duh.
Did you hear about the shady cameraman?
The one who said,
who
okay,
panned out.
Hello, how Trump said, my rallies are packed. And he
all of a sudden
pans
out
to all the empty seats.
That's like Real Housewives level.
Oh my God. That's I feel like an episode of The Office.
Love it.
Like that satire comedy.
Literally panned out. Really?
This man, I know we're giving him, we're not wasting our breath on it because it is such a relevant topic. I mean, hello, today is election day, but he's so goddamn
mean and gross.
He's okay.
Yesterday he goes, he kept calling her Kamala. He goes, get out of here, Kamala, you're fired.
I can't stand
The Apprentice.
Oh my God, what a fucking idiot. I was just saying, he's so fucking worthless, and he finds so much joy in belittling
people.
Thank you. Belittling people. And that is horrifying to me. The standard that he sets in this country,
exactly.
The example that he sets is so horrifying. It is so bad. And I find it so gross when all of these people are just so proud to support someone like that.
Because they're using it.
And this abortion thing, it's just...
No, okay, I need to say something because these commercials, okay, even now, what time is it? I don't know, like 11 something.
Yeah.
Why are they still being on? Now, the amount, millions have been spent on these ridiculous friggin' commercials where they could be spending their time and resource saying, do you suffer with a mental health condition? Are you suicidal? Because every 40 seconds, well, that's around the world, somebody dies of suicide, but within our country, every fucking day, mass shooting, murder, suicide. They're worried about killing. No woman is going to have an abortion at 8 months pregnant. They need to worry about the people that are alive, unhealed, doing the killing. Why are they not focusing on that? It really pisses me off. And why is an abortion even, how does it help our country? How does it help our country?
There's too many Bible thumpers that make the rules and make the laws. So and it gives me really bad headache. And no one's going to think about that. There's no separation of church and state when there's Republicans in office. And
you don't understand how triggering it is, because
I know you're like holding your shirt. You're like clenching your clothes right now.
Because when you were 3 and I was hemorrhaging and I was at the hospital, I remember saying to the people in triage, hello, I'm hemorrhaging. And I woke up and I had an emergency D&C, which is,
I know
they clean you out, whatever, dilate something, whatever the C means. It's a word I can't pronounce. But I would have been dead, Taylor. You wouldn't have had a mommy. And how is this helping our country? You're right. It's
in no way, shape, or form. And let me just say,
it makes me sad.
If you're one of those people that are like, well, it's like Tiffany Trump tweeted yesterday, just a few reminders, like as you go into the polls, my father is not signing a national abortion ban. No, what he is doing is leaving it up to the states. Why is it being left up to random men in the states? Why is it not just up to like the individual person? So I don't care that he's not good. Thank you for not being so goddamn evil, Donald Trump. Thanks so much for not signing a national abortion ban, but you're leaving it up to the states.
That's so passive aggressive.
Where's the anonymity? Doesn't fucking exist.
You know what's sad,
you dumbass bitch.
When we were growing up, or forever, you respected the president. Like, we're going to the Capitol. Remember on your 8th grade trip? It was, oh my gosh, the Capitol. I think I was just talking so much. I did 2 interviews before and I'm losing my voice. But, you respect it and you set a standard like, okay, and talk the president's, hello, sir, and you stand straight. What Donald Trump is
He's a joke.
So what children you want to emulate the president.
And that's exactly why it's such a bad idea to have Donald Trump be the leader of this country, because that is the example that is set for our future.
I thought he'd be gone the first time.
Yeah, Mom, so did we, and the second and the third, but yet he's still
But he doesn't want to be president. He just wants to go there and say, I'm going to get you, you're fired. I mean, it doesn't get, you have Mike Pence.
The look of disgust on my face right now, it's truly,
I feel like it's like we're finding out this huge or this divorce court and who gets custody of us, or the biggest night of color war. The worst.
Color war on a million jillion steroids.
Hey, I wish all of us ladies could hold hands together right now, or I cannot, they're saying about triggering, and a lot of women are remembering the night with Hillary when we kept seeing, remember I looked at you, I go, why is there all red? What's going on here?
I know, that was the worst, waking up and seeing that.
No.
That Trump was,
years ago, nobody.
I'm gonna cry again.
You would just go to sleep and you'd wake up and you go, oh, Ronald Reagan president, or this one's president, George Bush is president. This is a whole different ridiculous level that, I don't know. I have
so much more hope and faith though than I did in 2016. Like, I really have so much hope that Kamala is going to bring this home for us. I really do. My instinct has always been from the start that she was going to win.
Such girl power.
That she was going to win. And
do you know what? Somebody was asking why she didn't choose the Pennsylvania governor, Shapiro.
Yes.
Maybe they thought too much Jewish.
Like, probably, because it's a shame that our country would never
have to even think that. It has to think that way, but Tim Walz, he's great.
I always thought that he was the perfect choice because he appeals to both middle America, those undecided voters, that kind of vanilla type of person, and
I think he's the sweetest thing.
A really good
choice
for sure.
But it's like people are going, I don't want no Jews in the White House. So if you think of having him as your backup,
of course he's saying that. God, the people in this country scare me so much. We were saying, we had our little proud patriotic moment this morning when we're so proud to be America, which is true. We are, that there are so many countries where these poor people have no say in their lives whatsoever. We do have a lot.
And women couldn't even vote until what year?
71, Mom.
What?
You were when you were born, women still didn't even have the right to vote. It's the 19th Amendment.
I remember going with my mother to Treasure Island Elementary, and she voted for Jimmy Carter in 1976. That was her first time voting?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was like in the 40s or 50s.
It's every 4 years. So, yeah, 76. You're right. Okay, yeah. 80, 84, 80. Yeah. So 70.
Wait. In my microphone.
72 was her first election.
Okay, so then this was 76.
Yeah, okay. So maybe she didn't vote in the 72 election, but
still, I had thought it was like in the 40s or 50s.
No, Mom,
I don't know.
1971 is when women got the right to vote.
Oh, fuck you, people.
I know. Hello. That's why if you're a woman voting for Trump, you're gross and you should be embarrassed. And if I know you personally and you're my friend, sorry, not sorry.
You know, there are people that I know that are Trump supporters, but I know for a fact it cannot be the beliefs. It has to be something economical for them. I just don't understand. I mean, I don't know.
I know, Mom. I just want to say that we're at the end.
Thank God. I hope these commercials end. Really, I cannot see one more.
Oh, they're going to end. I don't think we're going to be seeing them after today.
People just want to get high, fool around. If they want a baby, they want a baby. If they don't want a baby, they don't want a baby.
Florida specifically, how we two major amendments on the ballot, for the legalizing recreational marijuana and obviously less of a restriction on an abortion.
True Live is giving out a free.
You call it True Live. It's True
Leave. True Leave. I'm sorry. True
Leave
Leave is giving out a free pre-roll with your sticker.
Oh my God. I should.
Can you imagine the person standing outside? Here's your sticker. Come back. Give me a sticker. Here's a sticker. Sticker traders.
Yeah, no, but I am so proud. I got chills. I'm so proud that we got to vote for Kamala. And we got to vote for freedom. And we get to say that we did not vote for the same candidate that those in the KKK vote for.
Nope.
Think about it. Everyone that's part of the KKK is voting for Trump. Not us.
Not to redirect, but you look really pretty right now. Your haircut and your eyes. I know. I've been telling her all morning how gorgeous she looks.
Yeah, guys, my mom has been like super complimentary
towards you.
Complimentary towards me. That's so nice of you.
I don't know. I'm obsessed with your haircut. Where do you go? Blown Away? I need to find out who did your hair because I am.
So I went to two places. So I went to one place.
And it was horrible. They just.
Oh my God.
When you told me the name of it, I said, ooh, don't go there. Because I had a bad experience. But I think it's different owners. But
it is. It's a different ownership now. Yeah. So I went to this salon and she fucked up my hair. I looked fucking terrible. And it was uneven. Then I went and got a whole new haircut the next day. And it was in Cooper City. God, I don't.
Blown Away.
Was it Blown Away right on
Mm-hmm.
Sheridan?
Yep.
Okay, love them because she was an expert and fixed me right up.
I need to find out her name because I want your haircut.
Okay, yeah.
Seriously,
it was
gorgeous.
2 minutes away from the house.
See, that's self-care. It's like it took so long for you to go, and when you finally did and it grew out, you're like, I love it.
And I hated it too. Like I'm just a long hair girl, and it was cut like short and uneven, and I just hated it. And I felt like such a foreigner in my body, like almost all summer into the fall. Like I had such body dysmorphia looking at myself, like where's my hair? And now I'm finally feeling so much better. So thank you for recognizing it.
That's
by the way.
Oh, of course. That's like how I feel without my nails or lashes or something. It's like, who am I?
Wait, I cannot have no manicure. Like you see now, like I have my manicure. I feel good. I think we've totally talked about this before.
Vanities are insanity.
Yeah, we've talked about how we have to have like manicured nails in order. I'm sorry, it's just like it makes me feel good.
No, it's really the worst for me with these past few years. I'm going to say 2020 till present day.
Yeah.
Going through menopause, which I had no idea that all women, we all get the extra 20 pounds. It's like the freshman 15, we get the menopause. God's like, you know what? We are not going to give you period cramps anymore, but we're going to bloat you the whole time. We're keeping you bloated.
The body literally punishes you for not being pregnant. That's
and you know what's so weird? Everything's mental, menstruation.
Yeah, there's been a funny video that's been on the internet.
Pause. We're putting men on pause.
That's been, There's been like a funny thing.
They stole my content.
I know it's been like a decade or something of that joke where it's like,
It's so true because you can't spell mental without men.
Yeah, they're the worst. And that is why we would like a woman to be the leader of this country.
And I also want everyone to truly protect their peace. If the election doesn't go your way, if you know
I just got chills down my spine.
I know. If somebody that you know already doesn't agree with your beliefs and don't engage about your political beliefs, just if you love somebody for pickleball, just play pickleball.
Of course.
Don't engage because all it's going to do is eat your kishkas up.
Oh my! I love it. Look at you using all this Yiddish today.
It's for Kamala and Doug.
Our Dougie.
Our Dougie.
Oh my God. We can't let this episode end without talking about Kamala on SNL.
First, when she called him Dougie, we got like Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids, nostalgia. Talk about what a freaking iconic moment, not only for Maya Rudolph, but for Kamala, the country, for everyone.
She got an Emmy the last time.
Did she?
She'll get another Emmy.
Yeah, she'll get it. Oh, for sure, for sure. It was so special. And the way you could see her tear up. And then when they started doing their little bit about the la 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 and the fa la la together.
And she goes, give me your Pamela for the new step mamala.
Oh, no.
I know.
The freaking best. The freaking best. I am so blessed that we are living in the same timeline, era, whatever you want to call it, that we get to see things like this. And it's women empowering other women.
It's like the little Swifties get to say, you know what? I could grow up to be her, or I could be the president.
I know. Oh. And that makes me so special. And that is just...
It's remarkable to see.
It really is.
History to be made today. When you see Kamala Harris... Wait, you know when we're going to lose it, Tay, at the inauguration?
Oh, I know. I cried hysterically when J-Lo now in this era.
But when I watched her with that white she was wearing with the coat with her hair half up and half down.
Gorgeous.
Exquisite.
When she sang, it was...
She really was good.
Yeah,
I will give her that.
Amazing.
But this one for women of all ethnicities, she represents like Epcot in one.
Yeah.
She's everything.
No, she is. We have CNN on in the background, and I'm just turning my head to see that
she's our new step mamala, the Aunt Kamala.
I just know that
she's our mamala.
You keep saying it.
I know.
No, it's cute. My face is gonna be glued to the TV all day and night. Like I literally am so anxiously waiting to hear any sort of update at all. I see that there's major storms all across the Midwest.
I want to see the first
don't let that stop
state.
you from voting.
I think Vermont's usually the first one blue done. They're usually the first one on the map.
So there's a small population.
And it's like everybody's.
We're going to Vermont in a few weeks.
I can't even until you guys are going to see us because we are truly going to take advantage of the scenery and filming each other and doing live, out of the studio stuff. And it'll
be cute and fun. It's just, I guess today, Mom, happy
election day, and I'm so proud that
I hope this is a really good day in history and not a sad one. I'm praying for that.
There's no way. There is no way.
You say that, Mom, but
I'm in denial. I know.
But
I'm
there
in
is
denial.
A way, girl. That's why I know. Maybe stay in denial because you're more at peace that way. But when I tell you it's going to be close, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close, Mom.
There was an episode of Sex and the City. The restaurant was called Denial. So I'm just going to stay in denial and watch Sex and the City all day as a good distraction. It was actually, they had a marathon on HBO. So
it's like they knew.
They knew exactly.
Me, on the other hand, I can't stay away from CNN.
I know.
I'm like, they are my best friend for the next 2 or 3 days. I hope that's all it takes.
I'm so happy that they did on SNL, Caitlin Collins. I was like, you go, girl. You just started as a reporter in 2016 with this whole Trump fiasco.
Oh my God. And now look at where she's made it on SNL. No, it's really cool. We love our CNN family. We were just talking before we started recording about can't wait to see Jake Tapper at 4:00.
Well, my favorite CNN moment was Don Lemon New Year's, like back in 2017 or something like that, when he outed himself, when they used to let them get drunk throughout the different cities.
And now they did it again last year, and this year they can get drunk.
Yes, they are allowing. And last year they would not let Anderson and Andy drink.
I thought they did drink last year.
No, they did gummies or edibles. This year they're drinking, especially what Anderson did during the hurricane. He deserves.
My God, he was
He almost blew away.
And Anderson's been to
Wyatt.
the Middle East too. Wyatt,
he's so cute, the little baby Wyatt.
Well, guys,
is it over?
It's over.
This episode goes so fast.
Sorry, I'm like, well, guys, and you're like, is it over? I'm like, yes, I'm so sorry, Mom, but good thing we'll be back on Thursday.
I feel like a little girl that just got off a Disney ride. Like, that's all.
I know.
This is so fun. This is therapy for me. This really is. And it's a lot cheaper than Dr. Drucker.
Yeah, right? It's a lot cheaper than actual therapy, which you should still go to, by the way, but it's such a shame that it costs so much.
I know. It should not be for the privileged. It should be for everybody. But soon enough, because of our Aunt Kamala, our new mamala, she will help it happen.
I would count on her far more than I'd count on Donald Trump to help mental health care in this country. So if you want to vote for mental health, vote for Kamala.
Exactly.
And mic drop.
So guys, remember, never put yourself in that imaginary bubble and never let anyone ever, ever, ever burst your bubble. And never ever, 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 ever.
Oh, wow. Lots of evers today, Mom. You're really getting the message out there.
Ever let anyone dull your sparkle. Don't forget my news week tomorrow on Wednesday, and we will be back here on Thursday. Thank you guys for listening.
We love you, and go vote.
I love you. And
vote, vote, vote.
Oh, gosh. We'll be here with Thursday with our post-election results show.
I hope we're drinking champagne and smiling.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers,
bitches.
Cheers, bitches. We love you guys.
Love you.
Thank you for tuning in to Fabulously Flawed. Remember, every Tuesday and Thursday, it's your time to join Marni and Taylor, the mother-daughter duo that's redefining family time with a twist, putting the fun in dysfunction, one episode at a time. Craving more? Visit us at fabulouslyflawed.com. And don't miss out on the feel-good vibes with our exclusive merch at fabulouslyflawed.net. That's with 2 Ds on Etsy. Keep your sparkles shining and spread that fabulous energy.